Alright, so we're gonna make another meal today. We're gonna make a tuna melt sandwich with special potatoes. I'm gonna start by dicing up these onions because they're gonna lie as a bed for cooking for our potatoes. And we're gonna start this first because this usually takes more time than the tuna sandwiches. So just go right ahead. This onion feels a bit weird, so we might take out some of it. The root inside. Here, let's take out this root. And yeah, so I hope you guys are hungry because it's going to be a lot of food. Even though you're not going to get to eat it, I'll make sure to do that for you. Alright, so I know it looks like a lot of onions, but don't worry about it, guys. It's onions are good for you. They kill a lot of germs. Also, this time I'm not wearing my mic, so maybe the sound will be better or worse, but we're going to test it out this way. We need the metal, the glass bowl there. It goes in the oven. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so I'm just talking to my trusty sidekick. Who's going to start cooking with me on Cooking with Michael. Yeah, boy! So this is the bowl that I was talking about. It's just a Pyrex bowl. I'm gonna grab all this, put that just at the bottom. I'm gonna grab all this too. So, I mean, what we're gonna make here, we'll have a lot of oil, but it's mostly olive oil. So if you guys have a problem with that, there's a button right underneath the video where it says like and subscribe. You could just go ahead and like and subscribe. And if you don't have a problem, well, there's the same button that you could click that allows you to like and subscribe. You could go right ahead and do that. Now, don't forget, the most important part is that little notification bell, because you kind of want to know next time you're going to go in heaven by putting something in your mouth, right? And that's what I'm here for. Making you guys go to heaven. Right here. So this is my little trick to peel garlic. I learned it somewhere. You just squash and just the skin comes out. There's many tricks, but see, my sidekick is pointing out to this thing, which she didn't clean, which is horrible. Bad, Mel, bad. I like it, but you know, this is a cheap version of it, so we're not gonna use it. We're gonna go ahead and just, oh yeah, no. I'm also thinking maybe my next cooking will be a live video, so that, you know, I could show you guys that there's nothing being edited. Everything is pretty much on the fly. I don't want you guys to think that I'm hiding a special maneuver or tactic, whatever, right? So that's maybe enough garlic. There's an old saying that says there's never enough garlic. So we're gonna go ahead and just add one more clove. Alright, so let's get that one done. We can get that rid of. Ooh. So you're also gonna notice the knife I'm using is not a chef knife. Why? Because I'm a bit lazy to go wash the chef knife. And also it goes to show that you don't really need the chef knife. Right? Anything works as long as you're willing to put some work. So there you go. Just chop that garlic. Now, if you know from my last video, I like to give the ingredients some respect. So I don't hide my food with spices like I say in the other video as well. Now, these onions on the side, they are definitely evaporating a little and making me want to cry. So don't be sad if you start hearing me sniffle. It's just the process. You gotta trust the process. Alright, okay. So like you see, nothing is perfect because cooking is a road to perfection. It's not a destination to perfection. Alright? Now, that looks pretty good. One thing I'm going to say right now, guys. Whatever you do, never cut your fingers while you're cutting garlic, because garlic is actually a thinning agent. That stuff will not let you heal. Okay, so if you do ever cut yourself while cutting garlic, make sure to rinse your wound right away so that you don't bleed out. Now we have a whole assortment of beautiful little potatoes. These are gorgeous potatoes. I like them very much because when you cook them with enough time, and by the way, these are all pre-washed and dried. When you cook them with enough time, they become nice and creamy. So what we like to do is just cut them in half. Just like so. Just cutting them in half, cheek, chuck. I'm also going to ask my super helper to prepare some oregano, some salt and pepper. Actually, we only use Fleur de sel in this household because, you know, we bougie like that. Now, I wanted to add some music to our videos, but turns out YouTube does not allow that stuff because it's a copyright infringement. I mean, I could always get some regular songs and just have them on repeat, but you guys wouldn't be able to hear my beautiful voice. My beautiful soothing voice, that is. So that looks like just enough potatoes. I'm gonna cut one more for the fun of it. Now, let's have some fun and just mix all this up. Right? Just comme ça, right? And then grab some pepper. And you know what? We're gonna try to get some color in here. So we're gonna also ask some paprika if we can. Look at that, second video, and I already have a helper. Imagine when I got millions of followers, guys. I'm gonna have a full fudging cooking show. Sorry, I was about to say something like fudge, because you know, for me, swearing is a bit like punctuation. But don't listen to me, right? Anyways, so here's some smoked paprika. Just give it some color. Nothing, you know. So what do we put in here? We put salt, pepper. We put paprika, we put garlic, we put onions. We're gonna put some oregano. Why oregano? Because you know what? It just gives it some like some class. You know, look at that. It almost looks like it became fine cuisine just because you put like some fine herbs in there. You know. Now this little mix already smells great. The oven is the oven preheating? The oven should be preheating, so we might have just started it right now. I rinse my fingers. Alright. And now we're gonna just go ahead. And we're just gonna sorry. Before we do that, we have to drown these vegetables because they've been bad boys. You guys are drowning. Now this might look like a lot of oil because it's everything I had left. Right, so we kind of are using everything that's left in the pantry. And then we just slap these on top here like this. Oh, supposedly we have more oil, so we're bougie. So, by the way, guys, if you could comment, if you want to do me a huge favor, I would really appreciate it if you comment what city and which country you're watching this video from. I would be very interested to see, like, you know, if YouTube promotes you, like my videos, like locally or like internationally. So, I mean, you don't need to tell me your name because I'm going to see your YouTube name. But I would really like to see where you guys are watching this from. So, you know, city and name. Right now I'm in Montreal, Quebec. Actually, I'm in Laval. So, you know, just write to, I don't know, New York, Manhattan, or Hallandale, Florida, or Peru, or I'd love to go to Egypt just to see the, you know, those pyramids. I'm sure there's more things to see in Egypt, but I mean, that's primarily what I would like to go see. So look at that. You see when I said I needed one last, I didn't need that one last. So, I mean, we're just gonna try to allow it to exist with its friends here. I'm just pushing it down. Now, the idea behind what I'm doing right here is that these onions are going to slowly fry in the oil, and in the heat of the moment these potatoes are going to cook in it. So I think that this is almost ready. We're just going to literally drown it a little bit more in some olive oil, because I'm a freak of olive oil. Just like that. And let's put some more sauce here. Alright, so that is going into the oven right now at 355 degrees for about, I would say, 25 minutes, half an hour. And during that time, we will start cooking or preparing for the tuna melt. So here you go, sidekick. Super. Now, for tuna melt, I usually don't go with onions, right? Because onions is like, it's like the heavy duty, and I like to have a bit more finesse when I make my sandwiches. So let's go ahead and just chop, I guess, these 4 shallots. Let's make the big one too. Let's put the other one. You can put that away. Thank you very much, sidekick. By the way, guys, I will reveal myself. You're going to find out who Michael is once I reach 1,000 subscribers. So I think we're 998 subscribers away right now. But that's not huge. It's just 998, right? So if you guys do your share and do your part, we could probably get there very fast. And then you guys are going to see this face that I'm rocking. I mean, am I good looking? I don't know. You're going to have to wait and see. Am I fit? Maybe. Do I have sick biceps? You know what? I'll give you in on one small hint. I do have pretty nice biceps, I won't lie. Alright, so let's get chopping. So let's align all the heads together. Alright, and then let's just cut this here. Cut this. That's it. Alright. So like I said before, nothing's meant to be perfect. Just doing our best to make good food live in front of you, so that if you don't know how, you see that it's really easy. Oh, you know what? I just thought about it. We're gonna do a change of plans. We're probably gonna make like a tartare tuna something that we're gonna put. I don't know, but I have something in mind. I'm gonna ask my sidekick to just maybe unwrap the bread. How does that sound? And do we have a can opener for the tuna? Yeah, we're using canned tuna. I hope you guys didn't think I was gonna make So, yeah. Just to save your time, I might pause the video while the potatoes are cooking and everything, just so that everything gets ready at the same time. I really hope you guys don't mind about that. Now, some of these shallots that you see here, you're probably like, what the hell? How are you making 2 sandwiches with all of this? No. This part here is going to go on top of the potatoes halfway done. Why? Because I just decided. Because it's going to make it look good. Let's get a bowl. Don't worry, guys, I didn't leave you. I'm just on the other side here. Do I have a bigger bowl than this? We do. There it is. Alright, so here's our trusty bowl. You see it? Yeah, you do see it. Okay, so we're gonna just set this aside for now. And we're gonna grab this and dump it into our bowl. Do we have the tomatoes? Let's get the tomatoes out. It ain't no fun if the tomatoes can't have none. Alright, okay. And then we have our can opener here. Also, once you're done, if you could open the can tuna. I know, eh? She's awfully quiet. I think she also wants to just, show her voice, maybe, at the 1,000 subscriber mark. By the way, the 1,000 subscriber mark, guys, is halfway there, right? I also need 4,000 hours of watch time. So share this video with your friends, with your family, with your dog, you know? Trust me, guys, dog likes to watch TV. My dog used to love it. I miss my dog. Whatever. His name was Peter Pan because he wasn't gonna grow, right? Like Never Neverland. Anyways. Alright, so we're cutting diced tomatoes here. Why? Because we want everything to be relatively the same size in the sandwich and in the mix. So that's why we're cutting them in dice. If you guys have a better technique, by all means, you don't need to use mine, right? We're only here trying to do like a Bob Ross of cooking here. Just no mistakes. Can't make a mistake. If you trust the ingredient will trust you. So here, so far, this is what we have, right? Just tomato and shallots. We're going to be getting the tuna very, very soon. Here's the tuna. Nothing special. We're just going to dump that in. Okay. Then I like my life a bit spicy. So what I do is I look for a fork. And if I can't find one, I just open my hand like this. And I say, and there you go. The fork just happens to land in my hand. Sometimes we're lucky. So that's a bit of spice. And that too is a little bit of spice. So yeah, if you don't eat spicy food, then you know what? I understand. You know, maybe it's not by choice, maybe you just can't. But tell you what, I just love myself some spicy food. The reason why I like it so much is because it kind of makes you sweat. And when you eat something delicious and it makes you sweat, it kind of makes you feel like an experience, you know, like something's happening. You're not just eating, like you're sweating, like it's affecting you. I know, I might be crazy, but I really do believe it. So we're just going to dump that into our bowl. Let's bring the bowl closer so you can see that. Right, some spice in the bowl. Spice in the bowl. Spice in the bowl. Okay, so that looks pretty darn good. Now, I'm just going to go rinse these hands. Alright. Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our fork, a trusty fork. I'm just going to start breaking the tuna so that it kind of disappears in this little salad. Now, some people like more tuna, some people like less tuna. You know, like I said, it's not a science, it's more of an art. You see how, like, kind of see all the colors here? That's kind of like the ratio that I like. I like try to see, you know, it looks almost like Christmas. Look at that, a little bit of red, a bit of green, some white. Alright, so like usual, we're gonna add the S&P, the salt, and the pepper. And then instead of adding oregano here, we're gonna add some Italian herbs and spices. It's an easy blend. It's you know, it's an easy way to make things you know, invigorate the different tastes. So here you go. Just lightly cover it like that. Bam. Beautiful. Now, if you know me, you also know that I kind of like mayo. So we're going to squirt some mayo in here. Alright, that was a nice squirt. By the way, I think because of that squirt, I might say that this video is not for kids. Just kidding, I'm just kidding. So, look at that. I mean, honestly, guys, I almost feel like closing this video and eating right now. Kidding. I know, I think I'm gonna do it. No, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so look at that. Looks great. Now that's getting ready. Do you think we could have a small plate just to put these, and then we're gonna flip over this stuff. Here, just give me a small plate here. So here you go, guys. So put this here, just just for the potatoes. I might show you guys a small situation report on how the potatoes are doing, but right now they're just, just got to the beach. Put some oil on them. They're about to tan, so once they start tanning, I'm gonna show you guys how cute they look. Over here, small wipe. Alright, so today our bread, so this was $2.19. So it's supposed to be a European style baguette, and this is probably going to be for me right here, and this is probably going to be for my helper. No, I'm kidding. This is going to be for my helper because why should I eat more? And this might be my lunch tomorrow. So let's get this cut. Alright. Spread it. Spread it real good. Alright. Spread it also. Now guess where I'm gonna put these buns. That's right, I'm gonna make them tan with the potatoes, but not right now. Not just yet. I'm gonna make them tan. Oh, I don't know. Let's say 15 minutes. No, 5 minutes before we put the 5 minutes before we take out the potatoes. We're gonna. Wait, I'm just gonna rinse my knife. Rinsing the knife. So there's no tuna melt without the melt. And the whole point of tuna melt is the cheese. Now, am I tempted to burn this cheese? Yes, I am. I am quite tempted to burn this cheese. Because burnt cheese is just like, I don't know what it's like, because there's nothing like burnt cheese. So, no, we don't need to rape. We're not going to rape no cheese. Thank you. So here we're just gonna make some slices. Alright. This is not a cheese cutter, it's a regular knife. Alright, don't need to be all like, oh my god, why didn't you use a cheese cutter? Because this cuts the cheese just fine. And by the way, this cheese was left at room temperature for a little bit, so it's actually like, see that? Yeah. So yeah, getting the cheese ready, potatoes are cooking. My mouth is getting a little dry, so I'm gonna soak it with some Perrier. Oh yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, another one right here. Now, is that enough cheese? I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's see, 1 and 2. And then 3 and 4. Oh no, that's for sure not enough cheese. So let's get this. This is ready. Probably, you know what? I'm not gonna cut the cheese for my sandwich tomorrow. So I'm gonna leave it like this. We're gonna put this cheese away. So there's one thing that doesn't last in my house. It's cheese. I'm telling you, I love it. Is it good for you? I don't know. Here, it's going back in the fridge. You might want to just put that elastic thing that we like to use. Alright, so we're pretty much prepped. What we're going to do is, once these things are slightly toasty, we are going to melt the cheese in them, slap it with the tuna, because I don't like my tuna when it's hot, and then we'll get back very soon. So I'm going to put you guys on pause and see you guys when things get ready. Okay, and so we're back. So at the end of the day, it was really like almost 40 minutes at 400 degrees. I'm gonna go out there and get the potatoes and then put in the bread. So give me some seconds here. Alright, so this is pretty much what these potatoes look like. Oh yeah, shine bright like diamonds. Now these, I'm gonna go put in the oven. Just gonna wait for that cheese to melt. It doesn't necessarily have to toast or anything, right? We just want it to be melted cheese. So, alright, so this is incredibly hot, guys. Probably the last thing that you'd want to touch. Unless you're a masochist. So you see like the bottom, the onions caramelized completely, and these potatoes are like, they're gonna melt in your mouth, or actually in my mouth. Unless you make these, right? And if you do, please let me know that you did. And then you could reach out to me. You know what? I don't even know if you guys can reach out to me. I'll put an email on my YouTube channel so that you guys could send me some stuff. Maybe I'll even start a small Facebook group or something, and then we could share each other's recipes. So, okay. So let's move this out of the way. Bam. Bam. Alright. I'm going to put this back in here. We're going to bring our tuna back into play. Oh yeah, by the way, what's wrong with us? What is wrong? So you see these guys? Just sprinkle some fresh stuff on it. You know what, if we had some we have some Parmesan. Do we have Parmesan? Alright guys, here it is. This is what I mean about just doing things on the fly. Alright, so remember the fork thing that I do? Yeah, right? It also works with my hands. And then it just drops in my hands. And the Parmesan is never far away. The Parmigiano Reggiano. Alright, look at this nice block of cheese. And then here, like, let's make it fart on these potatoes. Oh yeah. So if you guys didn't know, Parmesan is life. It's actually life. Like it's like let's say if I was like a, I don't know, like a last wish supper or whatever, I'd be like, yeah, I can have a block of Parmesan. And just put some in here. Yeah, okay, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Look at that. Now, you give it some time. And I don't mean the spice time. I mean literally a couple of seconds or minutes by the time our bread gets ready. And our bread is probably ready, so let's slide this back in here. Cheese. Here it is. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? And just slap that in the middle. Slap that in the middle. Slap that in the middle. Okay. So my mouth is really watering. We're gonna beautiful little sandwich here. Oh, let's see. Alright. Look at that. And let's cut this one in half as well. All right, so now this is the cool part. Is that you mix these bad boys. And voila. You have yourself like some of the best potatoes you've ever seen in your life. Slap those on the plate. Now they're still really piping hot, so you still have to be careful. But let me tell you guys that these are the bomb. Just like that. Just like that. And voila. So these are done. We have our beautiful 2 plates. And then we're probably going to show you just some pictures at the end. So I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, wait. Let me see if this is good here. And also, just for the video, we have to, right? Lord have mercy. Alright guys, so it's amazing. Try it out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and make that bell sizzle. Alright, talk to you soon.